Sound now better. There we go. Much better. There you go. Okay, ready, guys? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. Holla. You're welcome, guys. Okay, we're here. So just wanted to say thanks for jumping on. Sound is good on YouTube, I'm assuming. Now we've got audio. Having a little party at your house. Look at you. Okay, that's good. Do I want to come? No. No, thank you. Appreciate the invite. So, Mark Spillano. Mark being very perceptive last night. Mark's a very perceptive man. I think he knows where we're going with this. Yeah, we're not over here dicking around. We're here making power moves. So let's all keep our stuff together. You can't hear Jordan? Jordo, can you hear me? Jordan, can you hear me? Okay, good. Excellent. Jordo made it back, thank God. Thank you, Jesus, he made it back. I'm so happy. He's got his Christmas tree up. Big Al from Southern Cal. Thank you, Big Al. That's nice of you. You're fishing. Okay, that's good. That's disgusting, but okay. That's gonna not work out well for you. Good stuff. Yeah, I slept good last night, man. I was so exhausted. It's like there's only so much that I can do. There's only so much I could do in a day, man. We rolled heavy yesterday, and we got to roll heavy today, tomorrow, and then Friday. We've got a lot of stuff getting ready to happen, guys. Some very, very big things happening. Working very, very hard, and we will be hopefully, announcing stuff in the next couple of weeks. So everybody get ready. Everyone get ready. No pets right now. No pets. Zach, good morning. Good, man. Start early today. You should have liftoff. Bobby, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, we're working hard. We are working very, very hard. Yeah, I've been grinding a long time. These guys, they mock the grind by saying they've been doing it for, I've been doing it 10 years. I've been doing it 5 years. It's like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. That's not grinding. That's not grinding. That's not grinding, people. That is not grinding. Right, Mesba knows. Me and Mesba go back running from showcase to showcase in King of Prussia. He knows. He knows. Oh my God. Going through Barry's. Barry would come with little boxes this big, and he'd throw them all on the table, and there'd be like this feeding frenzy of guys jumping. I'm the judge of grinding, yeah. Yeah. Listen, man. God bless everybody else. Let them all do what they do. They're not doing what we're doing, I promise you. We are always living on the edge over here. Valley Forge, remember that? Shop at SBH, the Valley Forge shows. Oh my God, they were great. It was a different time, I mean, we would go there, and I'm glad I've got Mesba with me and somebody else here. It's like we used to go there and absolutely kill it without bringing anything except money, and without leaving with anything except money. Me and Jared Adelson used to go. That's JMA, Jared Miller on Facebook. He's all over the place. He's my friend for God knows how long. And he and I used to go there, and we would work every single table. We'd buy a watch from one guy, sell it to another guy. Buy a watch from him, sell it to him. Trade a watch here. That was the way it was. There was no nonsense there. It was all about, making money. Everybody here is all about, how much clout they get, how many views you're getting, they think that these views are going to equate into credibility. And you know what they do? I had a guy bring me a watch yesterday from one of the people over there. The thing was a fucking mess. I didn't have the heart to tell him. And, I'm going to wind up having to fix it for him, and it's like, no invoice with no serial number. I mean, you guys got to be way more careful than that. You people don't value your money. I'm just telling you, you got to value your money. 8, 10 grand, and you don't get a serial number on an invoice? Terrible, man. Oh my God. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, crazy. Really crazy, man. Yeah, Jordo, we got a real bunch over here. We got a real bunch over here. So how's everybody else doing? Craig, good morning. Yeah, it's different today. It's not like it used to be. Totally not like it used to be. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. And it's like, I feel, yeah, not that I feel responsible. I feel bad that I know what's going to happen if the person brings it back there. They're going to, they're not going to do anything. The last time that we had to send something back to one of these people, they didn't fix it. They kept bringing it back to him months later. It's like, at least I know I'll get it done. If it costs me a little more money than I thought, then so what? Crazy, man. Just crazy. At least a serial number. What's the number one thing equated to my success? Hard work. Getting up every day doing this. When I started back in, I really started pushing this thing in the late 90s. And that was through eBay. And I mean, I'm giving them a little, I'm giving them some heat right now, only because, it's just unacceptable that you return something and then they say that it wasn't returned in the condition that they sent it to you. That's just bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Hannah, good morning. How are you, honey? It's just bullshit. It's like, we know, how to return watches of anybody else. They're like, oh, the red sticker was ripped off. It's like, no, it wasn't. The red sticker was fine. Red sticker was fine. Mark, good morning. It's crazy. No, I'm not opening any watch shop. Trust me. I don't even want the one that I have. I don't even want the one that I have. Believe me. We're turning a corner here at this point. We are going to turn a corner. So we'll see. That's the old, what did I learn from my father? My father got up every day and went to work for UPS. Every day he shaved. Every day he got up and went to UPS. I can't remember. It's very uncommon to see my father, even today, he's 85 years old, not clean shaven. I mean, and that's something that I do every day. I get up every day and I shave. It's just one of the, it's also from being in rehab and shit like that too. It's crazy, man. Crazy shit. Turning the corner, it's not downsizing. What we're doing is streamlining. We're streamlining everything right now because, something, you have to understand it's two people that run this business, and people get pissed off because we don't get back to them fast enough. We've got 5 different social media accounts, plus a Square account, plus our corporate accounts that we have to stay on top of. And you know what? We're not pawning it off to somebody who is not, who doesn't have Buckley DNA. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Because when you do that, you get lackluster service. Let's just be real. You get something that's not, in it for the same long haul that we are. So, we're doing things the best we can. Yeah, Buckley Jr. is on the opposite end of the spectrum. Yeah, he just doesn't. He hasn't. He's had that beard now. Wow, 5 years. He does a pretty good thing. Yeah, I don't train anybody. That's dead. That's just dead in the water. Some people are just not trainable. They're just, you're just not coachable. It's like a player. It's like a player on a team. We have associates that we work with closely. We have people that we trust, on the perimeter of the company, but the company is only run by us. That's it. And, when you're dealing with, people's money and high value items, you got to know what you're giving somebody. These guys have no idea. They have a million different people running around, oh, there are employees. It makes you feel like a big man because you've got, a couple of people running around doing your thing for you. But it's like, it's not the way it works in the real world. It's not the way it works in the real world, people. And people will see. Mesbah's been doing this on his own since I know him. Mesbah is a one-man gang, one-man wrecking crew, Mesbah. Always has been. No stores, little booth, little small location downtown. doing his thing. Crazy. Yeah. It's like people get paid by, not by the hour. It's like, how much money are you paying in overhead? You know what I'm saying? It's like I see a lot of these companies, the ones on 47th Street, they have big stores, and it's like, how many people do you employ? It's like, how many friggin' watches are you selling there? It's like, hold on a minute. It's like, come on now. Yeah, somebody broke it. I know. I mean, I know I sent it back the right way. I know I sent it back the right way. Managing growth is really difficult, especially in this space, because the people that are high value people, okay, they think they can do it on their own. And a lot of them run off and try it, and we're talking about, guys that work for you for 6 months, they figure out how to sell a Batman. And then the next thing you know, they pull their life savings out and they go start flipping watches until they lose their money. It's the way it goes, man. It's the way it goes. Very, very difficult. I do not ship to Canada. I will ship to Buffalo, and I will ship to, northern Michigan. I'll ship on the border. You come and get it. Jordan's got 7 people working for him. That's fucking difficult. That's difficult. Payroll, tax. Oh my God. Please. Crazy, man. No, it's not about taking a shot. I mean, listen, I don't want to grow it anymore. We pride ourselves on being very, very high value, high quality service and high quality, items that we sell. No, I've still got it in the safe. It's like, what's the growth factor in this? How many people are you going to get to pick up a phone and sell something for you that you've got to give a certain amount of commission to? What are you making on the deal? If you're making 20% on what? $1,500? It's like, no thanks. No, thank you. That's what I'm saying. We have partners. That's it. I've always been one for partners. Good morning, Juan. What up? What up? Entry level Rolex, 10 grand, 5 to 7, 10 grand. It's the right money. Yeah, we understand that, but it's just expensive. How do you order a watch from us? Go on the website. Contact James Buckley, 716-9-WATCH-9. 716-9-WATCH-9. (716-9-WATCH-9). The link is in my bio for the website. Absolutely. Go to Linktree. You'll see everything. Next case. Yeah, I'm a pretty good guy. I can be a real scumbag sometimes. Absolutely. If you guys haven't figured that out, I could be a scum. I could be your worst enemy. Oh, it got warm in here. Holy shit. Yeah, it was freezing this morning. Where do I think luxury watch prices will trend? I think they're going to trend a little down, but when it comes to condition, you've got to buy condition, guys. My prices are firm. Usually they are very firm. I don't, I give you a price, that's the price. We'll make it nice for you. We'll do it right. Crazy. We price things to sell them. We sell a lot of shit. We sell all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Jim. Moses is Moses. Moses is doing a great job. Look, he didn't ruin the game. He turned the game into something different. Okay? And it suits him, and he does well with it, and you just gotta, you gotta respect it. Yeah, you guys are always looking at that deal. People do things in the past. I'll get you sooner or later. I will catch you sooner or later. I don't know who underwrites him, to be honest with you. They spend a lot of money over there. A lot, but they're in the jewelry business. Jewelry has a totally different margin than watches. The watch business is totally different than that. Anybody who says, anything to the contrary is not really in the business. Oh, 7:15. Why is the frame so small? I don't know. Are you saying my frame is small? Panini prints. I have never sold a watch to Charlie Kirk. No, I have not. I have sold watches to many politicians. Many. Many influencers, all kinds of people. Best place to service your Daytona? Rolex. You can service it with us. I mean, but if it's a big service or something like that, you might as well take it to Rolex. You're going to spend the same amount of money. Next case. Oh, my back is killing me. Christmas sales? No. I don't do Christmas sales. Christmas sales are for, Macy's. We handle certain clients for Christmas. And you notice I said clients. I never say that. We have very, very specific people that do corporate gifts. I mean, we're all about. My ears bleeding? Oh. We do very, 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 few people like that. The people that know us know us. Thank you, Amsterdam. Listen, if you are a dealer, you better know what you've got. Because if you don't know what you've got, and I know better, I'm going to take advantage of you. It's the way it is. This is dog eat dog in the dealer world. If it's a private, I'm not going to do that. But dealer world, fuck yeah. You come to me and you show me something and you don't know what you have. If I don't like you, if I like you, I may, explain it to you. But that's not my job. My job is to pay you. That's my job. That's my job. We don't really increase in sales over Christmas. We're not that kind of company. We are a very special company that deals with very few people at our discretion. New old stock bracelets? Yeah, go to Rolex and order one for 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? I don't sell gold jewelry. No, I don't. I do not. 718. You're watching videos from 2 years ago, guys. Bring it up to speed. A lot of things have changed since then. We have all kinds of different things going on. We have a different, different path that we're on right now. Can you get an intro to Ed Faber? Call him up. Tell him Buckley sent you. Come on, man. You're a diamond dealer? Nice. You got to check James Buckley. I don't handle the inventory, guys. I do the buying. I'm a buyer. Once I buy it, it goes to James Buckley. We're not over here, hawking watches right now. It's not what we do. Explorer 1016 could be very subjective. Send pictures to the website. Go to TuscanyRose.com and sell my watch through the website, and we'll get you an answer. It's not it's a very cool watch. I have one in stock that I'm selling for 11 grand. So they're expensive if they're really nice. Next case. We are inundated right now with requests and, Tuscany Rose was created by my wife back in 1997. Go to the website. You can read all about it. Listen, we love eBay. Okay, I've been where's Peter Plains? Peter is down in Palm Beach. I spoke to him a week ago. Peter was up here recently. I saw him. He's in a video with us. This is a real Tag Heuer clock. It's probably $2,500. Next case. Next case, next case. We're working, guys. We're working hard. What day is it? Bobby. Ay, ay, ay. Pat Murphy, good morning. Yeah, Alice Cooper, it's in the, what do you call it? I think it's somewhere in my, upstairs on my dresser or something. It's on my dresser. I wear it every day. Love that watch. Yeah, good watch, 16520. One of my favorites. I like yellow gold. I'm not a white gold guy. I don't know what that means. Who cares whether it's 1 or 2 seconds up or down? Yeah, we got the holidays coming. We got to get a lot of stuff done. I don't know. I don't think so, Dirk. I think I'm stuck over here today. We've got a Zoom call this afternoon with council. We've got a really big meeting tomorrow, a totally different meeting than the one that we had on Monday. You know, we're moving forward in this, in this quest of ours to make this thing, put this thing over the edge. It's only going to take one. Once it's over the edge, everybody's going to know about it real quick. Real quick, they're going to know about it. Yeah, the old videos are pretty funny. They are pretty funny. Yeah, I really hope so. I think we've got a good product. Mark Spillano is on it right now. He gets where we're going with this. He gets exactly where we're going with. John Button, good morning. How you been, buddy? Yeah. Then we're going to pass a lot of this stuff off to someone else. We're going to be doing something different. What's the condition of the ruby dial? What, the ruby string? I don't know. They're excellent condition. Excellent condition. Hopefully going on vacation. I had Dr. Mark in there, and Dr. Mark gave me a diagnosis that if I don't go on vacation, he's going to be fucking pissed. Yeah, Mark. Talk to me, Mark Spillano. We're in the room. We are in the room already. We are in the room. So we're going to find out. We're going to put everybody on notice when we do. Jordan's going on vacation too. Listen, Jordan goes with us. Yeah, listen. Money we have. It's like the avenues are the things that we're building out right now. It's the truth. We're building this thing out. Well, it's already built out. Well, it's built out to where we can, talk about it. And we're just in the process of beta testing. The beta test is over. It works. So as long as it works, the next stage is to have someone else develop it, develop it to suit their needs. Whiteboard is clean. Please, I'm on the whiteboard in some places. Listen, man, it costs a lot of money to deal with the patent office and shit like that. A lot of fucking money. What do you think we're doing here? Nah, no eBay. Listen, we do the best we can, guys. The tech is patented. It is patented, and that's it. Oh, you got it, brother. I got you, Mark. I got you, brother. We got you, brother. You're one of us. You don't have to pay. We do it now. Look, we're not doing this at a consumer level, okay? This is not for, this is the consumer testing that we're doing right now is just to make sure that we've got the bugs out of the system, which we do. So right now, we'll see. Patent's going to protect us. Okay. We'll see. Well, it'll in the space that we're going, it's going to protect us. Nobody's going to want to have a problem there because it's pretty cut and dry. Yeah, they'll clone it in a matter of months, and they'll be in violation, and they'll be in trouble. We'll be able to enforce. Morning, good morning, guys. That's about it. It's pretty funny. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. 7:26. So that's what we're doing. We're working kind of hard over here. Yeah. I have a buddy of mine who's my buddy Mike, who does card cords on TikTok. He sells this product towards card cord for called card cords, and it's a fantastic product for learning how to play guitar. Mike is Mike is a renaissance man, just a guy that is so smart, and a guy that you know, we go to pick his brain and help him, and get some help on certain things. He's just he's a prince. I know him a long time. And Mike is having terrible issues with, counterfeiting from overseas, from Asia. Yeah, it's on a need to know basis, world traveler. Not just right now. Those who know, know. Will it take us away from selling watches? I don't know whether it's going to take us away from it. I think it's going to put us in a different position where we're going to be, running a different kind of business, way different kind of business, more of an authenticity business. We're in the room tomorrow with some very, very heavy people. Monday we had a bunch of heavy people. Now we've got really heavy people in different space. This is something that, could be utilized all over, which is the beauty of it. Its simplicity is mind-blowing. So we're working on it. Whatever we're gonna do. Mystery doll watch is very cool. Super de-duper cool. I miss Barney. Saturday people were a different kind of heavy, right? These cats were like, I don't know what that means. Got to adapt to the time and industry, guys. Everybody over here wants to, sell one more watch than the next guy. It's like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I miss Mr. Payne. What direction am I going in next month? I don't know. We'll find out. Just keep watching and we'll be here. I've always been at the front of this. I've always been at the front. I lead from the front. And I lead in a way that, people want to follow. Yeah, there's a lot of things similar to it. Many, many things similar to it, but there's a couple of different things that are extremely unique to it and proprietary. Yeah. The government shutdown has nothing to do with watches. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy stuff, guys. Now listen, everybody tries to do things, but you've got to be first to market. You've got to also be protected, which we both are, which we are both. See what happens. If it works, it works. If not, I'll be selling watches till I'm 100. Which is not the worst thing in the world. I got so many good watches sitting in the store right now. I have way too much, I'm definitely going to be always promoting. This is what I do. My forte is promotion. That's why I have a dial named after me. that I named after myself. If you go back to the Buckley dial back in 2007, 2008, that was just shameless self-promotion and ego. The problem, not the problem, the situation that occurred, that transpired from that was based on my credibility. Okay, anybody could say, oh, I'm going to name a dial after myself. But if you don't have any credibility, it doesn't, it's crazy. Yeah, the 2K tariff. Am I getting 2K? Is that what's going to happen? I'll take $2,000 from the government. Shit, I'll just wind up giving it back to them. What's the longest dry spell? I don't know. I don't care. I don't have a passion for watches. I do it for money. I do it for money and because I'm really good at it. I could do it pretty much, in my sleep. James and I are talking about, oh, what watch do you want to get? If we're going to buy ourselves, do a Christmas bonus type thing from the company. It's like, I don't even care. It's like, I really don't give a shit at this point. It's like, neither does he for that matter. We're not caught up in that. We're just not. I see other people getting caught up in it from a monetary standpoint, from a status standpoint, and it's, what would I do in the actual ideal world? I would do this. This is what I do. I sit here and I do shameless self-promotion. This is why I'm here every day, to promote our website, to promote our group. Yeah, I got Alice Cooper's watch. I mean, what more do you want? I sold our Aerosmith watch to one of our attorneys. Yeah. Joe said that? Who's Joel? Favorite watch that I've ever owned? I don't know. I mean, I'm wearing my Alice Cooper watch. I was caught up in it. Guys, I was 40 years old once, okay? About 20 years ago, what is it, 2005? 22, 23 years ago, I had to have, walking around with a $100,000 watch on my wrist. Now, any Momo could walk around with a $100,000 watch. But back then, it was a big deal, walking around with a vintage watch or a heavy Patek or something like that. I would do it regularly, and now it's like, it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter. Mesba. How many times we would go to the shows, be walking around with a Paul Newman. I'd be cleaning my pool with a 6263 with a two-color black, or a two-color white. It's like, listen, everybody on 47th Street walks around thinking that they're the man walking around with a $100,000 watch. It's like, okay, 20 years ago it was a big deal. Today, any stockbroker can do it. It was much safer to wear that kind of stuff. Today, it's like, I would never do that. Good morning, Justin. Bon Mercier, Yeah, I've had a lot of watches. Tissot chronograph is a cool watch, man. Nothing wrong with it. My favorite band is always Led Zeppelin. See? Always. 6260? What the fuck is a 6260? What, a triple date annual calendar moon phase? I'd rather walk around with 100 grand in the bank. Definitely. Much better. 735. I don't know, guys. My favorite bar? I don't drink. Favorite flower? I don't know. How do you make 10 grand? Start with 11. Yeah, triple calendar moon fans. I've bought and sold them over the years. I had a 4767 back in, wow, when was it? 2007, 2008. That Bob Ridley restored for me. I'm going way back. And Bob sold it to me, and I sold it. I did a trade with Eric Koo, and Eric traded me a 6241 Daytona and a Patek for it. It was that nice. And it was not a very cool watch, but he had a customer for it. I never saw Uncut Gems, and I never will. I live Uncut Gems. Have I ever passed gas on live? You would never know it, except if like the flowers die behind me. Oh, a little levity. Yeah, crazy. See you soon, world traveler. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Good morning, Ronnie Leach. What's up, baby? Next case. Brian Engel, what's up, baby? Thank you for your service, brother. Cotton Candy GMT, what the fuck is that? What is it, Cotton Candy GMT? Somebody illuminate me, please. I need help. Somebody tell me what that is, because I'm starting to get really triggered. Mumbai, good morning. Oh no, good evening. Sorry. How's things in Mumbai, baby? Abjeet. Start to watch limited budget, tag Hoyer, Tissot, any of those. Thank you, Stunner. Love you too. Do brand new never worn watches exist? Of course. We sell them every day. I sell more brand new watches than you could possibly imagine. Stop it, Boston Watch. Got any advice for 20-year-olds? I don't know. Go to work. Save your money. I have a 20-year-old here. When we go to a live Islanders game, I don't know. I don't have it in me. I was invited many times. I mean, I get invited all the time to these things. I don't have it in me. Football games, fucking all kinds of shit. It's not that. It's just, I've got to be in the mood for it. You want to buy your wife a tennis bracelet? I have real tennis bracelets if you want. I have good ones too that we built out like 5 years ago that are really nice. Not crazy money. Couple grand. That lab shit, it's going to be worthless soon. Trust me. Contact James Buckley. 716-9WATCH-9. 716-992-8249. Just tell him tennis bracelet. We've got them in the store. I always keep tennis bracelets. Citizen watches are great. The Eco Drive scares me. Sheets or Duncan? I'm going to go Sheets. My boy Dirk hit me up. Dapping me up this weekend. Will I ever retire? I am retired. James Buckley is running the business right now. Pretty much James and Jordan and Tyler Love are running the business, believe it or not, in different capacities. James runs the day-to-day, Jordan runs the group and the moderation, Tyler Love runs the back end. And these are guys that, you know, without them, the shit doesn't work. You need a diamond for your nose piercing? Jimmy the Flipper has. 2 carat, sell them. I'm not taking trades in diamonds. Last thing I need. It's kind of sad to know that I'm one of the true legends in the community, and it comes to the conclusion that I don't really care. Shows you material things don't matter, TNT. I'm just being honest with you, man. I mean, I could sit here and say, well, you know, I really love this watch. It's going to change. I'm going to buy this and my erection's going to go through the roof. It's like, doesn't do that for me anymore. Just doesn't. I mean, I look more to see that my son is happy every day. I look more to see that my wife is happy every day. You know, like my parents are okay. Today I got to go to the cardiologist with my mother. Let's see what they're going to fucking say. It's like, you know, it's like certain things after a certain amount of time, it's like, you know, you just kind of, it turns into, it's just, it goes like this. It's a circle. You're chasing your tail. We spin watches every day. And a lot of times we don't, you know, we don't glorify it anymore. We're kind of like, look, whatever happens, happens. We'll film what we feel like filming, and we're just going to do our thing. It's called maturity at this point. You know, my son is mature beyond his years. He grew up in this business, so he understands the pitfalls where other people have no fucking idea what's going to come up and bite you in the ass. They all think they're riding high, and then you'll see what happens with shit. You're going to see in 5 years who's going to be in this business and who's not. I know I'm going to be in this business because I've been doing this almost 30. So I'm going for my 50-year anniversary in, when is it? I don't even know. I got to do math. You know, James Buckley does not take shorts. He learns valuable lessons every day and he fucking applies them to his daily life. Yeah, watch doesn't make you sleep, and I don't really care. I've got a safe full of watches, you know, one nicer than the next. And it's like, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You got to have good relationships with people that you trust. You know, most of the time, the people that are here right now, the people that we hold in very high regard, people in our group. Being a proud father is, you got to be a proud business partner. Being a father is a father. If you have children, you get it. But when you have somebody that's in your stable, there's only three people in my stable: is me, my wife, and my son. My wife is my business partner. My son is, and I'm under the umbrella of a couple of different companies that we have, and he runs his own company. So, and he basically runs my company right now. And you know what? He never wanted to do it. It was never something he wanted to do. He always wanted to do his own thing. You became a father. Congratulations, Pat. It's the best thing in the world you'll ever do. Forget about all this other shit. Supersedes money, supersedes everything. Yeah, Jordo's there always. We got Jordo with us. He knows that. We know that. It's not even like The Godfather. It's more so the fringe associations that you have. You've got to really kind of vet people. And I told this to my son on his 16th birthday. I sat him down and I showed him the books. I showed him how the businesses operate. I showed him how real estate operates. And I said to him, I want you to take a look around at your best friends, the people that are, your ride or dies. And I promise you, if you've got 5 of them right now, if you've got 4 or 5 of these people, a couple of them aren't going to be here in 10 years. And you know something? I was right. And it's, at least 3 or 4 of them have gone the other way. So it happens, I've learned this over the course of, 61 years. It's crazy. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Listen, it happens. I've had it happen to me. It happens to everybody. John Henson. I'm going to get you, John Henson. Just got to hang tough. I'm dealing with one right now with a return from fucking Square. So I have to do it through Square. So just hang tight. I got you, brother. What are you doing in Myrtle Beach anyway? That's weird. I'll keep you posted, brother. Because once we put it through Square, it's going to take a week or 7 business days. It's a fucking nightmare. The man muff? Yeah, it's crazy. All right, brother. I got you. The man muff? Yeah, he's not going to like that, BWZ. Listen, kids that don't go out and drink and party and do this, they're a blessing. You thought it might be warm there? I hear you. It's freezing. Oh my God. I just had, I don't really have problems with that, but when you pay for shit with credit cards, it works out really great until you got to do a refund. I had this one guy, he bought something on the page that we didn't have in stock. We forgot to take it down. It was like $2,000 or something like that. Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare. But it's got to go through that way or else we're going to fuck up everything with our books and stuff like that. Cause we have to pay fees on it. The customer has to pay fees, so it's always better to do a straight, clean refund through that, but it just takes time. So, well, it'll work. It'll be all right. I think they said that the guy got his money back, so I could probably process another one, and then they're going to fucking flag me with this shit. It's crazy. Josh Martell, what up, baby? $7:45. Do I see retirement? I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do in retirement? You know something? We have a relatively new Square account. It hasn't been operational for more than a year. So anything, we get flagged on stuff. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, I got you, John. You know I got you. No worries, brother. No worries at all. I'm glad it's you and not somebody else, believe it or not. Glad it's someone I know. Yeah, I'm never going to decompose, guys. Never. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. What do we got? Next case. We got 14 minutes and then I got to go. I got to go to the gym. I got to start getting, I got to talk to my neighbors that are opening the Pokemon store are going to come by. They can't get the zoning officer there. Oh my God, PayPal's even worse. And I love PayPal. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Thank you for your input. We have a certain amount. We have a way that we have to do things here with this website. Yeah, we'll be doing a Tuscany Rose team, but I'm not playing. Pokemon store, baby. Yeah, right next door to us. Okay, works for me. First time Rolex $5,000 budget. Spend another 1,000 or so and get something cool. I've got 10 watches going into service and I haven't been able to get to the city. I got to ship them to Mike. Oh, yeah. Guys, anybody wants to donate to the Veterans Watchmaker Initiative, guys, they could always use something. It's Christmas, man. Those guys, they do God's work over there. We're going to be doing a huge promotion for them, but I don't have the time to do it right now. I just can't do it. Have I ever gifted? I gifted my son a Cartier Santos back when Cartier Santos were like the thing. He was never a real Rolex guy. Blue Santos. I don't know about Pokemon, but we'll find out. I love the older Explorer 2s. I got a really nice 1016 in stock. Just got it the other day. I got in so many watches for the show, I barely even looked at them. James Buckley. Yeah, sometimes you got to care. History of the Buckley doll? Google. No, I don't even want people in my store when I'm doing a show, believe it or not. Yeah, we're going to be doing different stuff coming up. I just came from another live short, and there was a girl pretty much sitting there on her bosom. We do bosom anymore. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Hair transplant? Nah. My hair is fine. I'm okay with it. I am confident in who I am and what I do. I'm not afraid of my big bosom. I don't get freaked out over my hair falling out. It's just, as you get older, you have to be confident in who you are. Accept yourself. You accept yourself, others will accept you. No, definitely not. But there's a Pokemon store opening right next door to us, and we're going to support them because we know who they are. They're good guys. Ronnie Leach, take care, baby. Yeah. I don't fuck around. Listen, is what it is. Is what it is. Favorite city in Florida? I like Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying, Bobby. Two to Samaritan 9411 exists. I don't know. I have no idea. It sounds fake. Sounds fake. A lot of fake shit. TuscanyRose.com, guys. Santos, nice. I don't know. I like the older Tudors. Where would my first choice be for vacation? I don't know. I got to go somewhere out of the country. I can't be in the country. If I'm in Florida or Cali or wherever, people are going to bust my balls. I've got to be on the other side of the planet. I got to be in Europe somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to London. I don't know. Italy is too cold right now. I'd do London just to get the fuck out, go see some friends. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We'll figure it out. I can't do anything right now. I've got a closing that I haven't gotten a date yet. I'm dealing with these huge fucking presentations that I have to be available for. I've got my parents, my mother that's not doing, what she's supposed to be doing. It's fucking crazy. And I got the fucking holidays coming. And I'm going to the ballet on January 3rd. Got a huge night at the ballet. So, yeah, I'm hoping January. Long flight, Parker. I would love to. I know plenty of guys down there. I go to Perth or I go down to Sydney. I know everybody down there. They're my buddies. But it's a pleasure meeting you, Liam Parker. Sounds like no vacation. I know. Yeah. Oh, man. Please. I don't know. I've got so many different opportunities that fall in my lap that I really can't fulfill right now because I'm in the middle of, we're in the middle of building something, you know? Just because, names change on a company doesn't, eliminate my corporate movement. I'm a corporate guy. Swan Lake at the Met in my lab coat? Probably. I go for big plays. I'm all about the big play. I love Montreal. Love Montreal. It's a fantastic city. Yeah, I'm getting yelled at by my doctor, Mark. I'm getting yelled at by my wife that I'm not taking care of myself, and they're right. I'm humble enough to admit it. But there's a whole, there's a whole space that I have to, forge ahead so that everybody else can eat. I don't know anything about Vintage Omega. You gotta talk to Shannon. He's the Omega guy around here. Yeah, I know, Jonas. Talk to me. I know. Yeah, man. You go to Italy and stuff like that and you eat, you don't gain weight. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not in New York. I don't know. Thinking about grabbing a place in the city. Make my life easy. There's only one Irishman in here. Stop it, Bobby. Stop it, Bobby. Going to Broadway? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't do peptide. They nailed my character. Yeah, they didn't fucking give me my sign. It's fucking Safdie brothers. I should sue them. No, I don't do tides. It's not what I do. It's not what I do. I'm a natty guy. I don't take any drugs. I don't fuck with that. Can't run a mile? Try me. Try me there. You try me. You try me. Listen, your boy used to walk missions back in the day. My heart's pretty good. Yeah, no, I know. No softball. Trying to impress people on YouTube. Wow. You got more money than me? Thank you. That's okay. You must be real busy over here trolling me, so that's cool, brother. More power to you, man. Live long. Yeah, I don't exercise. I don't drink. I don't drink, guys. Thank you, G Green. 754. Brad Palmer. Scally Wally. What up, baby? What up, my guy? Yeah. We got the big Scally Wally in the building. Scally gonna be real busy soon. Yeah, coin flippers. Yeah, okay. Nobody flipped more coins for money than me back in the day. Listen, man, people have to, assert themselves as something they're not. Okay? One thing that I have never done is I have never pretended to be something I'm not. And everybody knows it. So, you know what? You got a health check? Oh, man, you got low T? Sleep apnea? Bro, take care of yourself. Go see Gil. I'm here every morning for a reason, guys. I'm here every morning for a reason. Listen, the flippers, I don't mind. I'm one of the flippers. I've never purchased a personal watch from an AD. No. 7:55. Good morning, William. Next case. Oh, I'm so dead. I slept so good last night. I swear to God, I slept so good. I was so exhausted. I was absolutely spent. Yeah, 25-year-olds have low T. And you can't be supplementing at that age. I know other people will say yes. Talk to Dr. Mark. He knows better. I know you guys appreciate it. That's why I do it. I think I'm doing full body today. Today's what, Wednesday? Yeah. I'm not in the gym tomorrow. I've got to be in the gym Friday. Friday is Joey Diaz Day. Joey's around on Fridays. Stop by and see him. We're going to sit down and talk shit one day. He told me he was going to come in. Gil is a registered nurse practitioner, and also I think he's going for his doctorate in I forget Gil's a very smart young man. And Gil's almost 50 now, but I love Gil. And he's a pilot. You want to see Joey Diaz? Oh, come down. Tell him to come by. And no, we used to do live pumps. Do I ever compliment people wearing a cheap watch? Yeah, of course. It's not about cheap. If you like it and you enjoy it, it's a good watch. Peer recognition and global recognition as a guru. Let me tell you, man, I get people stopping me all the time. They want to take pictures. They want to ask me questions. They come by the store. Joey Diaz, yes. Coco, yes. It's our friend. It's my boy. It's my dog. Am I like other people that keep links? Sometimes I do. Absolutely, I do. What is it? Kind of want me to sit here and every dealer does. We all take links and we all put links in when we need to if you're a legitimate dealer. So that's just stupid. I love my international clients. Oh, in person, he's a fucking hoot. Guy's fucking nuts. Fucking wacko. Absolute fucking wacko. My kind of guy. Would I do a 50-year mortgage if I was a young person? Absolutely, I would. You could always pay it down faster. And I think that's a smart way to kind of, get around the fact that, real estate prices were way too much. Yeah, Joey was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, but he's doing okay now, thank God. Went to sleep, James, and you goofing off last night. Yeah, it's too much money. Too much fun. Back problems. Yeah, it sucks. Back problems are the worst. Yeah, don't cut if you don't have to. I had 2 cuts in my back. Thank God it's okay. Yeah, everybody wants to try to be something they're not. Me, I just try to be who I am. And present that in such a way that it's not, invasive. Listen, better than paying rent. You could always pay it off sooner. You double down on your payments, you pay it off sooner. Yeah, my mods don't fuck around. You sent it over. Yeah, I know. I think I think James said it was too much money. And the condition wasn't there. Nice watch, but, if you're local, bring it by to see it. But from what I saw, the condition was a little rough. I talk to everybody every morning. You can build some equity. It takes time. It's like an 84-month car lease or a car loan. It's the same concept. Stem cells, peptides, hyperbaric therapy, regenerative, really works. Yeah, can be. It can. I recommend buying something one way or another. It's the way you got to be. You got to do it, people. Got to do it, people. Bye, guys.